Hello, friend. I'm Susie, and this is Small Wins English, slow English for the nights you feel lost. Here, you don't have to be perfect. You don't have to hurry. We learn English slowly, and we take care of your heart at the same time. And here, you are not alone. Wherever you are in the world tonight, I'm right here with you. So put your phone down somewhere soft where it can rest. Let your shoulders drop. Take one slow breath, and let's begin. Let me ask you something, friend. Have you ever been lying in bed at 1 a.m., scrolling, and stopped at a photo of an old classmate, new job, new title, balloons in the office, and felt something in your chest get very heavy? Have you ever received a wedding invitation from someone younger than you, and smiled, and truly felt happy for them, and still cried a little on the way home? Does it ever feel like everyone around you received a schedule for life, and somehow you were absent on the day it was given out? If tonight feels like that, I want to tell you something important. You are not lazy, you are not a failure, and you are not broken. You feel behind. Behind, that heavy little word that says everyone moved forward, and you did not. It sits on your chest at night, and it gets heavier every time you open your phone. But tonight, we are not just practicing English. Tonight, we are going to take that heavy word, behind, and look at it slowly together. And then, we are going to put it down. By the end of our time together, I hope your chest feels a little lighter. I hope you fall asleep easier than last night. We will move slowly. There is no rush here. There was never any rush here. I want to tell you about a night I have never forgotten. When I was 27, I lost a job I thought was my future. That evening, I took the last train home. The train was old and slow, and the window was cold against my head. Somewhere in the dark, another train passed us, a fast one. Its windows were bright and golden. For 3 seconds, I could see the people inside. They were laughing. They looked like they knew exactly where they were going. And then they were gone, and the window showed only my own tired face. I remember thinking, everyone is on that fast train. Everyone except me. But then the strangest thought arrived, quietly, like a friend sitting down next to me. That train is not going where I am going. It came from a different city. It is on a different track. How can I be late for a station that was never mine? I didn't fix my life that night, friend. But I stopped racing a train I was never supposed to catch. And that was the night this idea was born, the one I want to share with you now. So let me ask you, who decided what on time means for your life? Think about the world for a moment. Right now, while you are lying in bed, it is morning in one city and midnight in another. In Tokyo, people are already having lunch. In Paris, the coffee machines are just waking up. In Sao Paulo, the streets are still dark and quiet. Now, here is a question that sounds silly, but stay with me. Is Paris late? Of course not. Nobody looks at Paris and says, "Poor Paris. Tokyo already had lunch. Paris is so behind." We understand that cities live in different time zones. No clock is wrong. Each clock is simply telling the truth about its own sky. But friend, we forget this completely when we look at people. Your classmate got married at 25. Your cousin bought an apartment at 28. And somewhere along the way, you started believing that their clock was the correct one and yours was broken. It is not broken. It was never broken. Your friend is simply living in her noon. And you are living in your early morning. A sunrise is never late just because another city is already bright. Maybe your morning comes at 30. Your life is allowed to move at its own pace. Pace, the speed that is right for you, not for them. Can you feel your own breath right now, going in and going out? Notice it for a second. It is not racing anyone. It has its own pace, and it always has. Maybe your best years are the ones nobody has seen yet. Some of the most beautiful lives bloom embarrassingly late, and then nobody remembers the waiting, only the light. You are not behind, friend. You are on your own clock. So here is a small win for you, the first one tonight. Somewhere in your mind, there is a sentence that starts with I should have. By now, you know your sentence, we all have one. Tonight, just once, answer it gently. Whisper to yourself, my clock is not wrong, it is just mine. That is all, one quiet sentence. That is a small win, and it counts. Now let's talk about that phone in your hand at 1 a.m. Why does it hurt so much, friend? Come outside with me for a moment in your imagination. Look up at the night sky. Do you see the stars? Here is something true and strange about starlight. The light you see tonight left those stars years ago. Some of it traveled for hundreds of years to reach your eyes. So when you look at a star, you are not seeing the star as it is now. You are seeing its past. A beautiful, glowing photograph of long ago. Friend, your feed is full of stars like that. That photo of your classmate with the balloons, it is old light. It was one bright moment, chosen from 1,000 ordinary ones, polished and posted. You cannot see what happened after the balloons came down. You cannot see the doubt, the quiet Sunday sadness, the nights they also lie awake. You see their light. You cannot see their distance. Feel the weight of the phone in your hand for a second, friend. It is heavier than it looks, isn't it? And still you compare. Compare, you look at their life, then you look at yours, and you measure the space between. But look at what you are actually measuring, friend. You are comparing your midnight, live, unedited, exhausted, to a photograph of their noon. No wonder it hurts. That game was never fair, and it was never real. And please, be gentle with yourself about this, because your brain is not doing something stupid. Your brain compares because, long ago, it kept us alive. Thousands of years ago, being left behind by the group was dangerous. So your mind still watches everyone, all the time, asking one old question, am I still safe? Am I still part of the group? Your brain does this because it loves you. It is trying to protect you. It just doesn't understand that the glowing rectangle in your hand is not your village. Can you feel that shift, friend? From I am comparing to I am only looking at old light. It is a small shift, but it changes the whole night. So tonight, when the old light of other people's noon starts to hurt, remember what you are looking at. A photograph. A star that may not even shine like that anymore. Here is a small win for you. Think of one moment from today that was only yours. Nobody photographed it. Nobody liked it. Maybe it was the first sip of coffee, or a song in your headphones, or this, right now, this quiet voice in the dark. Hold that moment for 10 seconds. That moment is real light, yours. And it never had to be posted to matter. Now I want to take you somewhere warm. A small bakery, very early in the morning, while the whole street is still asleep. If you have ever watched someone make real bread, you know the secret. The baker mixes the dough, and then she does something that looks like nothing. She covers it with a cloth. She puts it somewhere dark and warm, and she walks away. For hours, nothing seems to happen. The kitchen is silent. The dough just sits there in the dark. Anyone walking past would say, "This bread is not working." This bread is behind schedule. But under that cloth, everything is happening. The dough is rising. Rising, growing slowly, quietly from the inside. It is becoming softer, deeper, more alive. The dark is not a delay, friend. The dark is an ingredient. And here is what every baker knows. If you rush the bread, if you skip the waiting and force it into the oven, you get flat bread. It looks finished, but it has no soul. Nothing good rises in a hurry. Friend, I think you might be in your rising season right now. From the outside, your life looks quiet. No promotion, no balloons, nothing to post. And your mind, seeing this silence, panics. Nothing is happening. I am falling behind. But invisible things are happening in you. Every hard day you get through is working on you. Every honest question you ask about your life, that is the dough moving. Even this, learning English at midnight when nobody is watching, you are rising quietly in the dark. Slow is not stuck. Slow is how deep things rise. You are not behind, friend. You are on your own clock. And your clock says, still rising. So here is a small win for you. Name one thing that is quietly rising in you these days. Just one. And if you cannot think of anything, I will give you one for free. Your English. You have been listening to me for 15 minutes in another language, and you have understood almost everything. A year ago, could you have done that? Something in you is rising. I can hear it from here. There is one more thing we need to talk about, friend. The years that hurt. Because maybe you are thinking, Susie, my quiet years were not beautiful. They were not bread rising. They were just hard. The breakup that emptied you. The job that broke your confidence. The family trouble nobody at work knows about. The gray months when getting out of bed was the whole day's work. I want to tell you how a doctor sees time. When someone breaks a leg, the doctor puts it in a cast and then says something interesting. It needs about 8 weeks, not 8 days. Not as fast as possible. 8 weeks because bone rebuilds itself slowly, cell by cell, in the dark under the skin. And here is the thing, friend. No doctor in the world stands over that leg shouting, "Hurry up." Other legs are already running. And nobody calls a healing bone lazy. We understand that healing is not a delay in the schedule. Healing is the schedule. But when the broken thing is invisible, a heart, a confidence, a sense of who you are, we suddenly forget all of this. We give ourselves 2 weeks to recover from 2 years of pain. And when it takes longer, we call ourselves slow, weak, behind. Friend, listen to me. If some of your years were spent just surviving, those years were not wasted. That was not you falling behind. That was you mending, cell by cell, in the dark under the skin. Healing is work, even when it looks like standing still. Nobody gives out trophies for it. There are no balloons for, I got through the worst year of my life. But it is work, and you did it, and it counts. So here is a small win for you, a very gentle one. Put your hand on your chest, feel the warmth there, and say quietly to the years that hurt, you were not wasted, I was mending. Some sentences take a long time to believe. It's okay, say it anyway. The believing can come later. Now, friend, before we say goodnight, I want to give you something you can keep. Something for the next 1 a.m. when the heavy feeling comes back. Because it will come back, feelings always do. Here is the problem with 1 a.m. At 1 a.m., your feelings do all the talking. And feelings are very loud, and very confident, and very often wrong. The feeling says, you have done nothing, you are nothing, everyone is ahead of you. And in the dark, with no evidence around, you believe it. So we are going to collect evidence. Proof, something real that shows the truth. I want you to find a notebook. Any notebook or the Notes app on your phone, that works too. And every night before you sleep, write one line. One small thing you did today, not a big thing, friend. Big things are rare, and we are not waiting for rare. I answered the email I was afraid of. I cooked instead of ordering. I listened to a whole podcast in English, one line a day. That is a pace you can keep your pace, the speed that is right for you. And here is why this works. 30 days from now, the heavy feeling will visit you again at 1 a.m. It will say, like always, you have done nothing. But this time, you will open your notebook. And there they will be 30 lines, 30 small wins, 30 pieces of proof. Feelings shout, friend, but proof whispers. And in the end, the whisper is stronger. A mind with proof is very hard to bully. This is why the channel is called Small Wins English, not big wins. Small ones collected slowly, one quiet line at a time, until one day you look back and see something you never expected. A whole staircase built out of days you almost didn't count. Your first line is already waiting for you tonight, and I will even write it for you. I understood a whole podcast in English on a night I felt behind. That is not a small thing at all, friend. But we will call it a small win just between us. We are almost at the end, friend. Let's walk back slowly through everything we found tonight. We stood in the city of different clocks, and we learned that no clock is wrong. That a sunrise is never late just because another city is already bright. We looked up at the old light of the stars, and we saw what the feed really is, photographs of other people's noons and never their whole sky. We visited the bakery in the dark, and we remembered that slow is not stuck. Slow is how deep things rise. We sat with a doctor who never calls a bone lazy, and we finally said it, the years that hurt were not wasted. They were mending. And we opened a small notebook where the proof will live from now on, one line, one win, one day at a time. If you remember only one thing from tonight, friend, let it be this. You are not behind. You are on your own clock. The world will still be loud tomorrow. Someone will still get promoted, and someone will still get married, and your phone will still glow with other people's noons. Let it glow. You have your own morning coming. I am so proud of you tonight, for listening, for understanding, for being gentle with yourself, maybe for the first time in a while. If this episode helped you breathe a little easier, a like or a subscribe would mean a lot. It keeps this little corner of the internet warm for the next tired traveler. But that is for tomorrow. For now, put the phone down. Let your shoulders drop one more time. Breathe in slowly and out. Your clock is ticking at exactly the right pace. Your bread is rising. Your bones are mending. Your notebook is waiting. You can close your eyes now. Good night, friend. I'll be here when you need me again.